I am the instrument of justice, and I cannot fall. Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its shroud!
Stop talking like that!
It is the shroud, it really is! Screw this!
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to part 2 of my Silver Shroud side quest in Fallout 4. We are here in the Water Street apartment. I forgot what's the exact name, and we are here to find Kendra. Just fight through the building. You'll find basically just raiders, and when you reach the end, you will see this lovely lady over here that you're supposed to talk to, and she will try to intimidate you, but you are the Silver Shroud. You are not afraid of any mere raider or assassin. So after you talk to her, it will end in violence. She kind of reminds me of Michonne from The Walking Dead.
You and everyone around you dies. You have taken your last life, villain. You stole my line.
So waste her and leave a calling card as usual. There's an optional part of the side quest where you can get a contract off her body and go off to kill this guy. Go off to kill this girl called Shelly. So head back to Goodneighbor and listen to the Silver Shroud radio again. And Kent will mention that Hancock wants to meet up with the Shroud herself. So head over to the old state house and have a chat with him.
Another headliner. Hancock seeks a special meeting with our hero, the Silver Shroud. Whatever it's about, be careful, Shroud. We're all with you.
Guess what someone tells me? Some costume freak is operating in Goodneighbor. And the kicker
Hancock.
is, it ain't
I didn't
me.
know you were
How
actually
should I
dressed
feel
up.
about
I thought
this?
that was just your normal
This neighborhood
clothes.
is
But I guess
ill.
he's
I
role-playing
am the
as a
cure.
pirate.
You're
Or he
priceless.
just... Maybe he
Like
was
the
a
Silver
former
Shroud
pirate.
herself, I guess.
Interesting.
Walked right
You
out of
don't...
a comic
I don't
book.
really know about his backstory at this moment in
You've been
time.
busy scaring people, bashing in a few faces. I respect that, so far. But I gotta ask, one freak to another. Why the getup?
Many have sought to pierce the shroud, to no avail.
You just don't stop. Stay you, pal. The lowlifes you took out all belong to the same asshole. And that asshole's planning some old-fashioned
So at this point in the quest, he will tell you to go off out
I want
into
Sinjin
the
to
wasteland
take a dirt nap.
to kill
He's
two
taken
more
two big raider
raiders.
outfits and made them
He will
scary.
tell you
Small fish
that
now,
the people
but
that
if
you have
left
been killing
alone,
so far are basically working
He
under
will
the
be
same
judged
person
for
called
his
Sinjin.
crimes.
And
Trust me,
he's
he
asking you
needs
to
a
go
lot of
out to
judging.
kill two
Got a
more.
lead on two of his
Two more
own,
lieutenants of
Smiling Kate
Sinjin.
and Northy.
Smiling
He's
Kate
gathering a
and
posse to
Northy.
take you out. And Northy is just running scared. Hired himself some goons and is holding up in Prospect. Just keep piling those body bags up until you find the location of the big guy himself.
So the point of this whole
Sinjin thinks he's above
endeavor is to
judgment,
lure
but
Sinjin
no
out.
one is safe from the Silver Shroud.
So
Don't
by
get killed.
killing
You deal with
by killing
Sinjin,
his
and I'm
men,
crying
he's
to show you
sure
some
to show his face sooner or
Feel me?
later, according to Hancock. Make your way to the markers on the map. The closer one is Smiling Kate. She's pretty scary. She actually kind of looks like the Joker, you know, with all the white face paint and a big smile going on, big smile makeup. I think that's a reference to him, but I've seen a few raiders that have the same makeup as well, so I'm not really sure. So you're able to talk to her for a while, but there's no option for pacifism in this case. You just have to kill everyone after the conversation ends.
Now it's time to rip your goddamned heart out!
What the?
And as you can see here, I got pretty lucky because my Grim Reaper kept activating, so My action points refilled almost every time when I killed one of her troops. It was a pretty easy fight for me. Then again, the Overseer Guardian gun makes my fights easy.
Yahoo!
So head to the next checkpoint to find Northy. You don't get to have a conversation here. The enemies will immediately go hostile, so just take them out. They are located near some generic raiders and super mutants as well, so be careful when you're going around this location. You might run into them, as I did, but I didn't show you the video. They're right behind the house that Northy was sleeping in.
Kendra and
So,
Delancey are 6 feet under.
when you kill Northy, you will get a holotape.
Northy,
You will find a holotape
Sinjin
on his
wants you to
body.
keep up the
Listen
recruiting
to
efforts.
it.
We need more warm bodies.
When you
after we
listen
deal
to
with
the
constant.
holotape, he will
And don't worry,
hear that
Kate's gathering a bunch of
Sinjin
meatheads
is
to
getting
take
really
the shroud
angry
out.
and going to
The
pay
boss ain't happy.
Kent a visit.
Now's not a time for
So
failure.
with
He's getting
alarm
personally
bells
involved.
tingling,
He's
head
gonna pay
over
the
back
Shroud's flunky
to
friend a
Goodneighbor
special
and
visit
into the
in
memory den.
Goodneighbor. After he's done with that, he'll check in. He'll expect results.
Once you get into the memory den, Irma will come
it's
rushing
you.
towards you and tell you that
I
a
told
group
Kendra
of
that
armed
hero stuff was
thugs
gonna get
came
you
in
both
and
killed.
kidnapped Kent.
God. Oh, God.
Calm yourself. The Shroud is here to help.
Please, stop. That's what got Kent into trouble in the first place. A dozen raiders barged in and snatched him.
She will also
When they
inform you that
took him
they
away,
left a
they
message for
left
you,
you a
so
message.
go back into the
Just
room
listen to
and
Kent's
listen
radio
to
station.
the radio.
It keeps playing it over and over again.
Here's a Silver
Actually,
Shroud
I
update.
think you don't
In
have
case
to
you
go
missed it,
into
Kendra's reign of
the
terror is
room.
over.
Just turn on the radio and you will hear this
What?
following conversation.
Oh God, what's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
What are you doing? What? Ah!
Sinjin, all clear.
This is the Shroud's headquarters. So you must be the Silver Shroud's little friend.
Yes.
If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud, meet me at Milton General Hospital.
Don't do it, Shroud. It's a trap. Save yourself. Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Do it, Shroud! Do it! Oh, my knee.
Yeah, Kent's pretty pathetic.
Tick-tock, Shroud.
He tried to act
Don't
brave,
keep me
but
waiting.
he couldn't
got
make it
business
after
that
they
needs
shot him in the
finishing.
knee. So, as Sinjin said, head over to Milton General Hospital. This area is actually quite a fair bit south of Goodneighbor, so you will have to trek a bit. It's actually closer to Diamond City. I think you can head directly south from Diamond City and you will eventually reach the hospital. Head inside and dispatch all the raiders that you will find and make your way through the hospital.
Old assholes.
You will eventually reach this elevator here,
And you, Shroud.
and when you go down you will find
We get to see what's inside
Sinjin
Kent's head.
and
You
his
shield
raiders
yourself
holding Kent
behind an
hostage.
innocent.
He's got a gun to
You
Kent's
are
head.
craven, Sinjin. And you shall fall before me.
Don't talk to me like that. Some of these losers think you're some sort of legend. Like you walk straight out of
So
a
if you
comic
actually
book.
go too
But
close,
you
they will
and I
just start
know
firing,
You're human.
and you have an
Weak.
optional
You came here and for what?
objective
Little
here, which is
sidekick.
to make sure Kent
I
stays
have
alive.
put a
Because the
path
moment the
through all
gunfight
your
starts,
thugs.
Sinjin
Who
will
can
straight
truly
away
say I'm
shoot
not
Kent,
the Shroud?
unless
Don't listen,
you
man.
do the
She's a
following,
phony. So what's
which
gonna
is
happen
to
this.
choose
I'm
the
going to
option,
kill Kent. Then
the
we're gonna shoot the
conversation
hell out of you.
option to get
Nothing's gonna be
him to
left
fire
but
at you
paste.
instead of
Then
Sinjin.
I'm going to
It's
Goodneighbor.
passed a pretty hard
Kill every last
charisma check,
worthless
so
bastard there and
so you
burn the
probably
whole thing
have to
down.
raise your
No
charisma
one
score
screws
a
with
little
Sinjin.
bit to be able to pass
You know
the
what
heart
really
check.
get to Kent?
One thing you could
Killing
do
his
is
friend,
eat
his
some
hero,
grape
right in front of
mantats.
him.
If I'm correct, I'm not sure which mantats to use.
Enjoy the
I
show,
don't
Kent.
really use those
After I'm done with the
drugs.
Shroud, you're next.
This was one of the few places I broke character as the Shroud, because if you chose the Shroud option, he will just fire at Kent straight away. It's pretty hard to save him. So yeah, waste the raiders and the quest will be almost over. Once the raiders are dead, go ahead and talk to Kent, and he will say that he's kind of given up on this whole Silver Shroud
That was
thing.
close.
I thought I was done for.
But you can encourage him to keep continuing. I don't know if it actually has any effect.
Fighting just isn't what I thought it'd be.
He will head on back to Goodneighbor after
Really?
this.
After all this, you're just giving up?
I knew it was bad out there, but this, I don't even think the Silver Shroud himself could fix this disaster area.
If you just quit, then the bad guys have already won.
You're right, but I'm tired. I just want to go home. I'm going back to Goodneighbor. Really, thanks for saving me, but I'm just done.
So the quest
The
marker will
deed is
point you
done.
towards
The
Hancock,
dreaded
and when you
Sinjin
reach
breathes
the
no more.
I'll buy you
Hancock's
one
room, you will
from
find
Milton
Kent there as well,
Sinjin.
and you basically
We get
have
to
the
walk that
ending
tightrope of freedom
conversation.
One more day. Take this for the effort.
Hancock will give you a small reward
You
for
played your
helping to
part
kill
in
Sinjin,
serving justice
and Kent
to those
will
most deserving
promise
of it.
I'm gonna
to
miss these little
give you some
conversations.
special upgrades to your
Ken,
Silver
my
Shroud
man.
costume.
Why the long face? You got what you wanted.
I was tortured. Almost died. It's not like the radio plays at all.
Hey, who hasn't been tortured from time to time? The price of
You know,
throwing
for a
down
guy
a
who
man
supposedly
is
got
always
shot
a
in the
thing's
kneecap,
crime.
he's
Pick
actually
yourself
looking
up.
pretty well. He can
Maybe
actually
this
stand and
place a
walk.
bit safer
What's up
thanks
with
to
that?
the two of you.
He healed pretty fast.
What would the Shroud be without his faithful friend, Rhett Reinhardt?
This means a lot to me. I'm gonna need some time to heal, you know? But then I got a special project in mind, just for you. I'll fire up my radio station if I make any progress.
We didn't get to the top of this temple playing fair.
So after the quest ends,
Excuse
you
me.
can head back
thinking
to the
about what
memory
you and
den and
Hancock
find
said.
Kent,
I've decided
and
I
you will
can't
have the
give up,
following
but I'm no
conversation about
fighter.
him
Maybe at
upgrading
least I
your
can keep
Silver Shroud
tinkering now.
costume.
To try to
But
make
according
the
to the
Shroud
Wikia,
costume even better.
you can only have
What sort of upgrades are we
you can
talking
only
about?
get the
The armor
upgrades
plating
when
is
you
good,
reach
but it
certain
could be
levels. The
better.
first one being at level
And
25,
maybe I
which
can
I'm
make
not
a
even
few
at
other
now. So
improvements.
that's why he'll reject you when you
Then
ask
let's
about
do
the
this.
upgrades for
Oh,
now.
sorry.
But that's
Can't do
okay.
nothing now.
So
I'll
anyway,
fire up my radio
this
when I have
was the
something
Silver
for you.
Shroud quest. It was very interesting for me. I've got a penchant for superheroes. That's why I decided to record this. I did this mission kind of resonated with me. And that's it. I'm gonna end the episode here. I may want to wear the Silver Shroud costume as part of my character in the later parts of the game, but only after I've gotten the armor upgrades. Right now it just can't compare to my normal metal armor. So yeah, I'll see you guys next episode, and this is Infi signing off as the Silver Shroud herself. Yeah, headshot for days.